Hello again, guys. It's Gregola Productions here, back again with another, a brand new GPWS series. We're not working on a Westclox, because if I did always do Westclox on the GPWS, that would be very limiting, and I'm sure everyone would get really sick of that, including me. I like Westclox, but you know, you don't have to be constantly only doing that and nothing else. So anyway, we got this early 50s 8-day Forestville kitchen clock made of porcelain, and this isn't mine, this belongs to a client, so I want to get this clock, you know, in and out of here as soon as possible. So that's kind of exciting, isn't it? Look at it. I posted it on Instagram and Facebook already. I didn't really check either of those platforms yet to see what the response was on this. I kind of explained the story more over there. But yeah, anyway, we have it now, so let's get into it, shall we? But first, a word from our sponsor on Commercial Carousel.
P-A-C-A-T-I-O-N in the summer sun. We're on vacation till the start of the fall.
So viewers, that is exciting. Hey, a client. I'm just gonna get these hands off. These hands, I'm pretty sure these pry off on this, and I already got this out with this minute handoff already. But yeah, that is exciting, viewers. A client. Oh yeah, that took nothing. There's a hand. Of course, if this clock needed like rebushing or something, I wouldn't really be able to do that. And does this come off? I guess it has to. Oh yeah, it does. Okay, these were just really pressed on there. These just pop back on. Okay, fair enough. Use one of our big screwdrivers here. Oh no, that's not. No, that's not getting us anywhere, is it? Oh no, it is. Okay. Yeah, this just needs a service, I'm pretty sure, from what I have seen on this movement. Oh, that's a long screw, isn't it? It's kind of rusted. Okay. The plot thickens. I wonder if there's moisture getting in there. That's not the best. Actually, that's not good at all. It's a clock. It's not supposed to have stuff like that in it. Literally, any sort of fluid that really isn't oil, that's not a good thing. Let's get this other one off. Wow, this must have been, wow, that was terrible. This must have been serviced before by somebody. Interesting. Okay, yeah, the sooner this piece of porcelain is gone, the better. And there's our movement. Okay, let me just have a look at the back of this. Oh, made in Germany. Well, was Forestville a German outfit? It must have been. Okay. Well, anyway, we're going to put that porcelain aside so that doesn't get totally ruined. Now, viewers, we've got the meat and potatoes of the whole operation. We got our actual clock movement here, our actual 8-day movement. We got a piece of the motion work here. Is this just going to come out, or am I going to have to... I guess I'll just unscrew this in. See, it hangs on the wall here, and yes, this is a balance wheel clock. It's not pendulum. So, I thought it would be a pendulum clock when I first looked at it, but no. So, that makes it easier for all of us, doesn't it? Okay, there we go. There is our... Yeah, this thing has been exposed to some moisture. Okay, I'm going to have to try and clean that up. That's not good. Okay, what do we got going here? It looks like this is... Oh, yikes. There's rust on the front of this. We're going to have to... Okay, it looks like this whole piece here, this is all riveted together like that, so it's gonna have to come apart this way And as you can see, it's a fairly simple movement. Abbott from Time for Clocks, he actually worked on one of these. I think it was an MCM or something like that, though. It was a really similar movement to this one, with this modular spring barrel like this. And oh, by the way, with that, in the first 3 episodes, or it was 3 episodes. The first 3 episodes of Alarming Antiques, I ended up getting a movement like this. I ended up getting 2 movements like this. I'm pretty sure this gear is actually in there somewhere. So what I'm trying to tell you, viewers, is I have replacement parts for this, if need be. Although I don't have replacements for this. Yeah, the ones that I've got aren't riveted to this metal plate here. Anyway, let's get this apart. Okay, so the first thing we should do is get this hairspring and balance wheel out of here. And where's our taper pin at? Oh, there's the taper pin in there. So I'm gonna, I hate it when they're pinned in like that. Oh, that is such a nuisance to deal with. Is this even pinned? What the heck happened to the pin? Does this thing like... How did this... What the heck? Okay. For a second, I thought it was going in one way on this side and coming out the other way on this side, like on the, this hairspring. I thought it was on the other side of this pin. I'm going, what the heck happened there? Okay, I think it goes in like that. So we're going to be very gentle with this and make sure we don't actually grab the hairspring. Because if we did that, then we'd totally ruin this. Well, we wreck the hairspring pretty good. Okay, we're narrowly avoiding that. Okay, that didn't work at all. I don't even think I got that on camera. Okay, take 2. We're using a Kraft peanut butter container lid and having our movement on like that. These containers, they do have uses in this world here, in the clock repair world. Oh boy, can I get these in here? I don't think so. That's not gonna work. Okay, let's try this again. Too big. Try and get it in from the side like that. Oh, come on. I hate scratching this stuff, obviously. I think I scratched the taper pin a little bit. Comes out, wait, which way does this come out? I might be pulling it the wrong way, actually. Brutal. Yeah, it might go in. It goes in that way, I think. I'm not doing this right. But I feel like I might have been that hairspring before too long. Yikes. Trying again with the regulator all the way over there. Come on. Well, that's a bad angle to be at. I might just ram the outer coil there, and that'd be the end of the hairspring. That is obviously something I don't want to do. So it goes out that way. Okay. Okay, I think I got it out. Whew. Or at least I loosened it or something. We're about to find out. Oh yeah, there it is. Finally got that lousy taper pin out. Okay, we've got our hairspring out with 0 damage done, so that's good. I wasn't really sure what direction things were about to go in. Let's get the hairspring out of the stud. Oh yikes, that's not what I want. Okay, well it came out in one way or another anyway. I'll get it through the regulator. Or if members from the GRC or the GHC would be watching this, we'd call it the regulator. I don't know, I think that was some dumb joke or something that someone said. I can't exactly remember all the context behind regulator right now. Okay, our hairspring is kind of gibbled a little bit right now. It's a little wound up. Okay, there we go. To say that was inconvenient to get out would be a little bit of an understatement. Usually I don't spend so much time on hairsprings and stuff because they usually just come out fairly easily, but not this one. Okay, I'm gonna unscrew the balance cup, and I think that just would have fallen out. Oh no. Here, I'll hold it. And unscrew that. There we go. Oops. Where's a pair of tweezers at? Here, I can just grab it with. There we go. That wasn't slick, was it? And there's our hairspring and balance wheel. Looking fine and dandy there as ever. Ooh, there's some scratches on that. I think that's from me. That is definitely not from that's not from me. Now, I highly doubt Forestville actually made this movement. I mean, I've seen this in other clocks, so I think Forestville just maybe made the porcelain case and called it a day there. As you can see, there is a spring click we can undo over here. I don't think we're going to bother with that, really. It's kind of an inconvenient spot. And there's something else I'd like to try out instead. I'd like to... oh, actually, you know, we should check for wear first before we do anything. How do you check for wear, Greg? Okay, well, all you really need to do is just kind of shake the different parts of the gear train, just gently, you know, push them to one side and see if the pivots move. I see on the pallet fork, this one is slightly loose. Escape wheel is still slightly loose. This one here, this is actually elongated, if you see there. Look at that, hey? This has probably never been lubricated other than when it was first made, and yeah, that's not good. I'm gonna see if I can, I don't know, do I want to replace this whole plate? I'm pretty sure I have a spare for it, but I don't have the facilities to rebush this movement. But even if you don't, you know, it's still good to check this. Yeah, that's fairly elongated there. I can see it working, but I can also see it not working. Oh, look at that, it just jammed up. Let's try and actually see if it'll work. I don't think so. I think I might have to replace the top plate on this. Okay. I'll see in my parts stash. Okay, viewers, welcome to the Gregola Parts Resource. There's the Westclox section. Wow. The Westclox section. There's well, not necessarily the junk, but the stuff I'm willing to experiment with. And here's all the other brands. Right off the bat, I found an Ingraham movement. And yes, this is all from Alarming Antiques. I found this Ingraham 8-day movement here. I believe this is from an Ingraham, I believe it's called a Dinette, I think. It's a kitchen clock. Yes, I found the great wheel. The top plate is absolutely identical to the one over there. And you're thinking, Greg, why are you replacing the top plate? Well, I mean, as I said, the wear on it, you know, that wear on that one pivot hole, these seem to be really decent for wear. These don't seem to have a lot of that going on, so that's good. I have more of these though, I have 2 of these at least. Let me just see here. Some other movement. I figured you guys would like to see in here, so here it is. Okay, there's that. So some Ingraham. More weird Ingraham stuff. No, just kidding. More Ingraham stuff. Oh, look at that. I found it. Here it is. Here we go. Oh, this one has a knob on it. Yeah, there were different variants of this, as you can see in there. This is just absolutely identical. I think these are Ingraham movements. I think. I don't know. This is probably riveted to the... Yeah, I think all the back plates were riveted to the dial pan. Yeah, it must have been Ingraham or somebody else selling these movements to different companies. And as for these movements, I don't have any more of the, I don't have any more of them. I just have 2. So, I think I have all the springs and stuff. I've got no shortage of springs here. So, this one's broken. Yeah, this is the same exact great wheel. So yeah, I mean, this is, it pays to get part slots. That's all I can say. And especially for one like this must have been such a popular clock back in the day. So, that is not half bad. I'm trying to use this plate instead of this one, because this actually has a dial to go with it, so. I'm gonna try this one before I go to that other one there. But that's really decent. We actually have parts for this, and I will be keeping the other plate around just for rebushing purposes, because, you know, I need something to practice on, obviously, and I'm not just gonna throw it out or something like that. That's not any good. And you know what, viewers, I was just about to experiment with taking the knob off of this, but I've realized I shouldn't actually do that. This Dinette here, this Ingraham Dinette, and I know I don't have a case for it and everything, but notice, you know, it's got a glass lens and all that. If I took that knob off on this one, how would I reset the hands? You know, the Forestville, it has no glass, you know, you can just touch the hands all you want. But this one here, this has to be, I don't know, I think the knob is missing off this one. So I'm just going to grab this one here instead. And one more time, I'll just check the pivot holes on this. There's our worn bushing on the other one. Our elongated bushing. Looks good here. This one probably wasn't run as much, or even if it was, it probably wasn't. Oh no, oh no, is the regulator gone? Oh crap, the regulator's gone on this one. And it's not gone here, and the pivots are still good. Well, this one's a little bit elongated. Yikes. What kind of idiot would take the regulator off? You know, seriously, why would you even remove that? Well, viewers, our replacement parts may not work for us here. I don't know. Let's just try this one more time. Let's just see if we can move the pallet fork back and forth. And remember, the spring is wound up all the way, right? So, you know, it's transferring power all the way over here. And, you know, you'd shake the pallet fork back and forth. It should, you know, move. Well, it's not moving. It's not moving because that is elongated. So, and as you can see, when I push it back, it kind of wants to move more. Kind of wants to actually start ticking. And then it slides all the way over there, and it doesn't want to move anymore. And then obviously, if I actually had the facilities, you know, I'd take this apart and deal with that and replace the bushing and everything. But we don't have the resources for that right now. So I'm going to have to do something with this, I think. And this is a little bit worn as well. But our other one is missing a regulator, which I don't know why would you get rid of that? Why would you take that out? I don't understand. Let's just try something with my pliers here. I'm holding on really tight. I'm going to try and get this knob off. Come on. Off you come. Oh, there we go. We've got it. Yeah, okay. We'll work with that. So this is our best chance. It's a little bit worn, but I think this is probably going to work. And we'll put the rest of this back in the parts bin. So if there's any more issues or anything with this clock, gear-wise, if there's something broken or whatever, we have a few completed movements to, well, not quite completed, but we've got a few movements to steal parts off of. And for these pliers here, how I gripped it, I just kind of grabbed it and kind of held it tight and then pried it up. Usually this doesn't work where you just, you know, do it freehand. You got to have it like clamped to something or whatever, or it has to be done a certain way. I don't know. But usually it doesn't work with you just holding it, but I figured, you know, I'd at least try. So with that conundrum solved, sorry, I'm still trying to get over who removed that regulator, or this regulator on the other plate. Why would you do that? I don't know. Someone, maybe they desperately needed it. I don't know how you'd get it back on, though. I mean, it's riveted on there. I don't know what the plan was behind that. I would have loved to have seen what the results were, but anyway. So someone took off the other regulator, so we used this plate here. Okay. And you know me, viewers, I'm not one for a long video, and I know people don't have the attention span to watch long videos. Am I included in that demographic? depends what time of the day it is, I guess, and depends what I'm looking for. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna leave this here. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna keep filming, but for this part, I'm gonna leave it here. So I thank you guys. I hope someone got something out of this. And yeah, I will see you in the next part.